a spaceship that can land on Mars, a fire suit that can withstand flames as hot as 2,400 degrees, and the Brewinator, a Rube Goldberg machine that can brew a cup of tea hands-free. Those are just a few of the projects brought by more than 400 aspiring young scientists to this year's Riverside County Science and Engineering Fair at the Riverside Convention Center. Participants were all winners in local contests sponsored by 40 public, private, and charter school districts. Projects included a wide variety of both science and engineering topics, from ecology and agricultural sciences to engineering and behavioral sciences in 32 categories. Winners were chosen by teams of experts in the science and engineering fields.
The main idea for my project was to control the flow of traffic and people not to get injured on the road and be able to cross safely, and the cars to be able to drive safely too.
Basically what I did is I had developed a fire suit that is used for the general public that can help delay the 3 laws of thermodynamics. And what I had done is I had used physics to find the heat capacity and specific heat capacity of each of the materials I had tested. You would put the suit on and it could last you, for what I tested, up to 5 minutes of walking through a 2,400 degree flame.
For some, this was the first time they have competed in science fair on a regional level.
It was very exciting to watch him place at his school and then place in his district. And then just listening to him, his grasp of what he did, the understanding, it just brings a lot of warmth, and it's pretty exciting for me. Matthew, so in this project, what did you learn?
I learned about when you use a bottle once, it gets more dirty and more dirty and more dirty, and you have a really good possibility of getting really sick.
I compared natural plant-based acetylcholinesterase inhibitors to the synthetic drug and medication inhibitors used for the treatment of Alzheimer's disease. It's important to have natural treatments for diseases that are as prominent as Alzheimer's disease because they don't have as many symptoms. So I think turmeric has a lot of potential to be a good treatment for Alzheimer's.
I decided to pick this project because I thought it'd be really cool to see what does a image in 3D mode look like. When I do a project, I really liked it because I like figuring things out.
For others, they build on the knowledge they have received from previous years of competition.
Well, this year I certainly feel much more confident. Ultimately, the purpose of my project was to design and build an aircraft for flight in the Martian atmosphere. I am working with different propeller designs to see which one will generate the most thrust for this aircraft. In doing so, I've tested out several different inlet configurations to see which one will do this to compensate for Mars's reduced density. This is a model I built of the Quanda Saucer, an aircraft that Quanda himself had designed. I'm trying to make a model of it to see if it is efficient in generating thrust for my aircraft for flight on Mars. Well, the science fair helps kids develop knowledge and research bases, which they can use in the future for countless things and even help them to get a job.
My machine is a Rube Goldberg machine that undergoes several simple machines and goes through many physical forces to complete the task. The end task of my machine is to drop the tea bag into the mug. I learned the different type of forces and different machines that are used in machines. Like there's several simple machines used in one big machine.
It is my own instrument. It is not something that I based off. I took the process of subcontrabase, which is to make the instrument larger and somewhat lower, and I could actually demonstrate it right now. It's not just about how you can play it, it's about the air inside of it. If the air is not vibrating, if it is still, it's just going to be wind going through the leaves of a tree. It's not going to create an actual physical sound. The instruments that I play is French horn, trumpet, flugelhorn. I play a little bit of synthesizer, a little bit of alto saxophone, and a little bit of flute.
Our group has been sponsoring the science fair for over 15 years. both financially and with judges. And we also attend the award ceremony. And we feel it's one of the major outreach of our Inland Empire section.
We believe it's important to start them off early, involving them in STEM, and we believe that being part of the community allows us to encourage them to become future engineers and possibly PEG members.
We're also going to give away 3 scholarships, one to the senior division, one to the junior, and then the elementary division also.
We're excited to be part of the new Riverside County Science and Engineering Fair.